I know, we got to get some. We need a real fighter in the White House when Trump comes back 2024. Hey, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
So this is F Street, right?
Yes, this is F. F in Kensington right there.
And isn't it where the cop got shot recently? I think in June he got killed.
Yeah, unfortunately, right down F Street. If you just keep walking down a little bit further during the traffic stop.
You know, there's 276 cops thus far that got shot in America. That those numbers don't seem to come out the way they should from, you know, I call our fake media like everybody else.
Yeah.
They don't give the real stats of what's going on here.
It's dangerous being a cop in America right now. It is.
You got a gym here that you're involved. You were an ex-fighter, MMA fighter. You also ran for city council and for Senate, didn't you, at that time? And so you used to giving back to this community.
Yeah, we did cleanups here. I started my own nonprofit. It was called Rescue, where we were cleaning up the streets here in Kensington, and I worked right down Kensington Ave in the next neighborhood over called Harrogate.
I did a documentary here about Kensington a couple of years back. I was involved in a small partner. But I also was down here with you about a year or two ago when we did the cleanup. When I was with you, we were walking around and we did some things. I got to tell you, people who don't know who you are, really do a lot of good work for all these kids. And even while you were running, people didn't know you were out of yourself cleaning these streets up. I watched you.
Thank you, John.
So I got to tell you, you're really a good man.
And we appreciate you coming down to Kensington and bringing attention here.
Let's go in the gym and thank you. Let's see what's going on in the gym. We'll talk about some things inside the gym.
Right on.
Yeah.
So here's where John is saving a lot of kids' lives and really making a difference along with Sam. So, John, can you say hello to everybody? This is your gym?
Yes, my name is John Cohen. I'm the owner of the K&A Boxing Gym, located in Philadelphia, PA 19134. K&A means Kensington and Allegheny. If you Google it, it's the Badlands town. Very bad neighborhood.
Unfortunately, the people that don't know, I lost my daughter fentanyl. And we speak about it a lot, so we can hopefully save some other kids. And John, you've done some. And we're going to put it in. We're going to show some videos where John saves a lot of lives here with the Narcans. And,
yes, when we train here, you never know what's going to go on outside. They yell, we go, and then I grab it and we go over. Give them Narcan if they need it, if they're breathing. That's I'm a professional. I know I'm like a doctor with that. If they're breathing, I let it go and babysit them until they come out of it. Or if they're turning gray, I give them the Narcan, call the ambulance, and save them.
I really got to do. Let's sit down and we'll do some talking and we'll get a little more into this. But I want to tell you, everybody, while you're waiting, Grappa Restaurant in Warwick, New York, a friend of mine. He helped sponsor me and sponsor some of these shows that I do. And I really appreciate everything you do for us, Tony, and your sponsorship. Thank you, everybody.
30 seconds, 30 seconds.
All three of us? Why don't we have John in the middle?
So what I want to tell everybody is, if you're looking to change your life, it's never too late. And I'm going to tell you a little story about a guy to my left. He was in prison with me in 95, 96 in Fairfield. So in South Jersey, turned his life around. He's saving a lot of kids' lives and he's doing positive things. Can you tell a little bit about your past, what happened, what you did?
Yeah, I started out as a K&A burglar. We go all around the country.
Does he need a break? Don't worry about it.
Does he need a break?
Very high.
It's done in a team. You have walkie-talkies, you have shutting down alarm systems. It's done in a team, and if we didn't know the alarm systems, we would go to the phone books, try to order it, and then if we had a score, a big score, but these people are all insured, very, very rich. It's not very bad. But, I did time for that, and then we switched over to the drugs, and then I got pinched, and then got a 17-year sentence. That's where I met in the federal prison.
So that's where you met long, yeah. Been some years, and since then, you turned your life around.
I turned my life around. I got a boxing gym. I've been out. Got a job, saved my money, and I bought this building. And I train kids. People come in, grandmothers come in. They'll have about 4 of their grandkids, and they look at me. And the kids are looking up at me, and they're like, they want to train. But unfortunately, the grandmother don't have no money, and I'm looking. Okay, no problem. So people come in. I don't turn nobody away. If you can pay, you pay. If you can't, you can't. You know. And, we train. A lot of grandmothers come in, they go down, the neighborhoods.
Most of these areas, for people that are not aware, a lot of tough fighters came out of Philadelphia, and these neighborhoods would breed guys that fight their way out and able to become successful. Sam's one of them. Sam was an MMA fighter, father, a guy that ran for city council, like I said earlier, outside, ran for Senate, and he's done a hell of a job here also. Tell us a little bit about what the work you were doing in the city, in the streets here, and how you helped the kids, and you were training families. At what time I went to a gym and watched you.
Yeah, so I've been living here in Philadelphia for 6 years. Like I said earlier, I work right down the street, right off Kennsington Avenue, and you see the problems that are happening here. And you know, some of them you can make a difference, and some of them you really can't. So the one that I saw you make the biggest difference on was organizing neighborhood cleanups. So we organized dozens of cleanups, took tons of trash off of the street.
In the city, in the streets here, and how you helped the kids, and you were training families. At what time I went to a gym and watched you.
Yeah, so I've been living here in Philadelphia for 6 years. Like I said earlier, I work right down the street, right off Kennsington Avenue, and you see the problems that are happening here. And you know, some of them you can make a difference, and some of them you really can't. So the one that I saw you make the biggest difference on was organizing neighborhood cleanups. So we organized dozens of cleanups, took tons of trash off of the street. It was a lot of fun. We really enjoyed it. But like John said, I'm a former professional fighter, and you know what they're doing here at KNA is absolutely amazing for the kids, because to become a fighter, you know, you don't see boxing gyms on the main line. You got to come to the rough parts of the city to find the best fighters, to find the best boxing gyms. And the kids in this neighborhood really need this the most. Again, a lot of these kids, like myself, they grew up without a father. So the boxing trainer, the boxing coach actually becomes the positive hole model in these children's lives. So, you know, like you said, they're saving lives here. And I wanted to make another difference, so I ran for state senate. And I ran for city council at large. Unfortunately, we lost, but I learned a lot on the campaign, and it's something that I look forward to doing again. You know, when you get knocked down, you got to pick yourself back up, and you know, I'm known to do that. So we'll see what the future holds.
This area is one of the, I think it is the #1 drug area in America, United States. It's a contained area where you can get high and you can shoot up, and for me, that's not the solution for all these lives. We need to have solutions that will help these kids get their lives back. These adults that are out there get their lives back. And free drug zone areas is giving up on them. And I don't believe I'm giving up on human life. And all the money is being sent overseas. And in Iran or in these wars, endless wars, all these funds, this money should be going to these neighborhoods, these inner cities, and helping these kids have a future and a life in America. You can worry about outside of America, we'll take care of America first. These guys, we're giving up, and we're not giving these young kids a chance in life. They're losing their life daily. there's 300 people a day dying from opioids. That's an incredible amount of number of kids dying. Helping them get high is not a solution.
Yeah, look, it's the #1 killer in working age men and women in America right now. I mean, it should be the #1 priority. And how are these drugs getting here? They're funneled right over the border. We have a wide open southern border in America, and these drugs find themselves from Mexico all the way right to the street where we were just at here in Philadelphia, and they're killing people every day. It's the #1 killer.
Hold on, when you see these kids, I know you want to drag them into this jail and try to save them. How do you deal with this every day? You're dealing with that, right out. Literally's dealing with that at his front door. And there's going to be videos of this, we're going to show him knocking people and saving their lives. How do you deal with that knowing that that's right in front of your door?
It's hard because you get traumatized because you're over a young kid that's young enough to be your son. And you know that kid's got a mother and father, and you know that knock's going to go on the door and say, your kid's dead. And I'm here when they're turning gray, screaming, getting them back. I only see like 2 or 3 that the ambulance took and they were gray. They weren't 3. Most of them come out. The trauma, you're over a dead body. It's just I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. I can't go back to that. I really feel for the they get up, and then one time,
Make that ring short.
afterwards, it's like I ran 5 miles. Then he comes over and tries to thank me and yelled at him. I said, I didn't do it for you, I did it for your mother and father, man. You want to stick in the hands wrong, that's your business. And I told him you can go down the rock. Anytime you want to get help, you know, you walk in there to help you. And I try to tell him, but I'm not a drug counselor, I'm a boxing trainer. So, yeah, it's hard. Maybe I am trying.
Well, they make it easy for these kids to grow up getting high instead of making it easy for them to get counseling. Again, the trillions and billions that we're sending overseas should be going to counseling to save lives. It should be free for every individual in this country. It should be easy access to go get help to walk in a building like this and save lives. Me, I'm a Trump 2024 person. I believe, like this shirt, fight for America, fight for these kids, fight for the existence of our family, American families first. That's what I call President Trump. The very first president for America. And I think that's what we should be concentrating on, saving their lives before we worry about what's going on anywhere else in the world. Stop giving up on the kids here in America. Let's work with them, let's save them. Open up more gyms like this, guys like yourself, John. I commend you for what you're doing. And Sam, all the work you're doing is incredible. If you guys want to say anything else, then hope everybody follows us, sees us soon on YouTube, follow my channel, my Instagram. And any suggestions how to help this area, you know, we're all ears. I appreciate everybody for listening.
Can I mention about donation?
Yeah.
If anybody wants to donate,
Just work with the jab.
215
Jab and move. You gotta break it in on.
0000. I got a nonprofit corporation that you know that 501c3 so that would help out a lot.
Everybody, so let's not give up on our kids in America. America first. Sam, you gonna run again?
Look, you know, Trump, bullets whizzed by Trump's head, and the first thing he did was stand up and say, fight, fight, fight. So, I mean, that definitely inspired me, and, you know, I'm inspired to keep fighting for this neighborhood.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
We got him?
Yeah. You guys don't mind, right, going on? Now this is a young guy doing the right thing. He's going to college. He's a psychology major. Very, very intelligent, hardworking kid.